What a good day it is. A day to come to talking about the issues that we never finish talking. Oh yeah, it is with great pleasure we've come again with another great presentation of the program Inside Liberia on Kear Radio 95.9. And of course, we cannot relent to talk about Liberia. And this is Kear Radio 95.9. Bringing live from the nation's capital, Monrovia. Specifically on the UN Drive, right opposite the BTC barrack, adjacent the Raditon Market. We are here 24/7. What a great day it is, and today is Thursday. It is the 6th day of the month of February, and the year is 2025. And I am your humble presenter, Morris Desmond Brown is my name. Calvin Gray will join me here on later on this afternoon. But as it is now, Calvin is not here, but I'm here, and we can talk about all of the issues that matter to that country, Liberia. Everything we do in Liberia, posterity will judge us tomorrow. So that is why we have to be careful how we do things, because they will come haunting us. They will come right at our doorsteps. Why do we talk now? We talk now because our children in the future will ask us, when all of these things were happening, what was your role as a journalist? And we cannot give an excuse or give excuses to our children. We must tell them what we did. And the only thing we can say is that we provided the platform for others to have their views, and we have a broad-based discussion of all of the issues that are happening in the country. So if you didn't join us, and if you can't join us now for us to talk about Liberia, I don't know what will you talk about now. Because Liberia matters to every one of us. When this country gets better, it gets better for everyone. When it spoils, all of us will feel the weight, will feel the pinch of everything that happens. Join us on our live Facebook feed. For those of you watching us live, leave your comments and join us right here. Liberia is all that matters. Morris Desmond Brown is my name. And we'll do our best to continue to do what we do best. Oh yeah, so we have come to talk about the issues that matter. Leave your comments right on our live Facebook feed, and of course, we have them read out for you right here. So we'll go around the world shortly to take bits and pieces of news for you. On return, we talk about all of the other issues that concerns Liberia. So yeah, this is where we go next. Let's go here and take bits and pieces of news for you. It is very important. We can do that right here on this platform. Yeah, just trying to get bits and pieces of news for you. Please share the video. Those of you watching, please share the video so others can join us here as we talk about the issues that matter. Let's go around the world. No U.S. soldiers will be needed in Gaza plain, Trump says. Any recent time, the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, has been very, very much persistent in the news, some for good reasons and some for bad reasons. But let's see what's coming up out of the White House. So, U.S. President Donald Trump has restated a vision in which the U.S. would take over Gaza after officials in his administration appeared to contradict his earlier comments. Like I said to you, Donald Trump could be in the news for some good reasons and some bad reasons as well. The Gaza Strip will be turned over to the United States by Israel at the conclusion of fighting, Trump said on Thursday. He reiterated that the idea will mean resettling Palestinians and not to U.S. soldiers will be needed. No U.S. soldier at all. Trump resettlement deal has prompted accusation that he is planning ethnic cleaning and has drawn contradictions from the UN, human rights groups, and Arab leaders. Analysts doubt it would never ever happen. After Trump first comments on the issue, his officials suggested any relocation will be only temporary. On his plan, Trump wrote, Gaza will have already been resettled in far first and more beautiful communities with new and modern homes in the region. The U.S. would then be a part of an effort to redevelop the enclave, he said. His post written on short media did not make yeah. So of course, taking more news for you. Yeah, taking more news for you right here. Yeah, so we just went around the world shortly. We are here, and we can only do what we do best for whatever we do. And of course, let's see whether we can do this. We'll be back just in the jiffy. Don't go away. Um, don't go. Let's do this. Um, Okay, and welcome back, folks. And we are very sorry for the little break in transmission. Trying to get some things done behind the scenes. But again, we are grateful to be here. Uh, we are grateful to be here as we talk about the issues that are very necessary to the growth of our country, Liberia. We are very, very, very hopeful that everything works in line with what it is. And so, yeah, good thing to always talk about is our country, Liberia. And of course, those of you watching online, please share the video so others can join the broadcast. So, James Johnson in Broville say, great, I'm following. Thanks so much, my dear brother. I know you are watching us from Broville. This is good. It's always good to be here. And of course, we cannot forget to talk about the Kear Humanitarian Foundation. The Kear Humanitarian Foundation is that foundation that provides humanitarian services for our people in and out of Moserado County. We've been able to spread our tentacles in Magibi County. We've been able to do so in other counties as well. And so, Moserado, yes, we've been able to have impacts, great impacts here. And so, it is just good for us to continue to keep uh, everything uh, that way to show that we will continue to do what we ought to do in making sure that we have humanitarian services given to our people. Again, we all want to continue to say that Liberia is all we have, and if we have people from the United States helping, that is getting their little resources and helping us down here, trying to make sure that uh, we grow in terms of helping us with education, uh, sanitation, agriculture, and the rest of it. We can only hope that it will get better. And for everything we continue to do, life has to be, we have to appreciate the little we get from people. So everything that the Care Humanitarian Foundation is doing is to impact the lives of people. And we are very sure and very glad that everything we do, we will have to account, for those things we do. So again, we are just grateful for the Care Humanitarian Foundation. We're about to start our pilot project, and the pilot project is to put 100 students who have graduated from high school and they've been desiring of entering the University of Liberia, but they have some sticker issues, in terms of getting the needed resources to just take the entrance. The Care Humanitarian Foundation is offering you an opportunity to be a part of our flagship program where we would take in 100 students who were enrolled at the University of Liberia. But first, we'll be responsible for the entrance fees. We will pay that, and you can take the entrance when you make a successful pass. Yeah, then we can start from there. But the major thing we want to do right now is do what we uh, do what we do in order to uh, be able to impact the lives of few persons who might have graduated from high school but are finding ways, innovative ways uh, to getting what it is. So it is very important. Uh, Let me respond to this person. Okay. Uh, yeah, so the Care Humanitarian Foundation will provide a space. Uh, will provide the space for people who want to enter the university and probably do not have the hands and they've been trying as much as possible, but just to have the entrance money, they do not have. So our quest is to make sure that we help people of that nature who will then be able to get involved and get their way around on getting back to school. That is what we intend to do, and we'll continue to do that because the Kear Management Foundation is just in the process of helping people. And the little we can do, we do not have any support other than what is coming in from our CEO and his wife in the United States to work for their money. And he and his team, along with his wife, they wired the little they have here, and we do what we can do best for our people in their need. So we are very grateful that they continue to support the team here, they continue to support all of us, and we can only be glad that everything uh, we do will work just in what it can work in. So again, we are very grateful, very, very, very grateful for the opportunity that they have provided for all of us. And we will do what we can do best just to impact the lives of people that need impactation. And nobody, education is one of the key, or it is the key to a successful life. If you are not educated, it may be formally or informally. There are education, formally or informally, you can obtain education. But if you have the formal education, it is important because we are in a world of competition, and it is academic competition. People are more concerned about how they compete with their counterparts. So if you're not educated to that level in order to getting your feet down and making things happen, it will be a challenging moment for all of us. So again, 100 students to enter the University of Liberia through our flagship program where we say you take the entrance, we pay for the entrance fees, you take the entrance, when you make a successful pass, we can begin from there. But we pay the entrance fees for you to enter 100 students, and that is the Kear Humanitarian Foundation own way of helping the educational sector. That is what we do here. So Kear Radio 95.9. We intend to have few conversations, and those conversations we want to, February 11 is just right around the corner, and of course uh, we want to know exactly what the defense ministry is planning for the day. The defense ministry work closely with the armed forces of Liberia to commemorate the day February 11, which is National Harder Day. Is mostly dedicated to our men and women in arms. So, uh, we attempt to talk to the director of Press and Public Affairs, the director of Press and Public Affairs at the Ministry of National Defense, Mr. Anthony Boakai. Uh, uh, okay, so uh, we will talk with Mr. Anthony Boakai, who is the Press and Public Affairs Director at the Ministry of National Defense. He will tell us what are the activities for the day commemorating February 11, Armed Forces Day, for our men and women in arms. I'm told some of the activities have already started, and so we will be very glad to talk with him. We'll be glad to talk with him right on this platform. So James Johnson is following. He said, "Great." Victor Coleman said, "Fantastic." Very good, all of you. Thanks for joining us. Please share the video as well so others can join as we talk about the issues right here. So again, like I said, along the way, we will talk to Mr. Anthony Boakai. He's the Director of Press and Public Affairs at the Ministry of National Defense. He will tell us some of the issues that are set, the program set for February 11th of this year, Armed Forces Day. I'm told some of the programs have already been carried out, they're not executed already. We're hoping that he can have that conversation with us and we can go on to talk. Later on, again, we will talk to Mr. Baron Brown. He goes by the name Baron Brown, but he's Baron Brown. Uh, Earlier today, he led a group of citizens at the LEC compound in the Waterside, and they were protesting for what? I don't know. So we will talk to him. He will tell us why they did go to the LEC compound. Why were they there? You know, they need to tell us why they were there and whether what they went for was actually accomplished. We'll talk to him. So Mr. Baron Brown will talk to us. Here he's a will-be candidate of District Number 8. Yeah, we'll talk to him. So we have a lot to do today. There are other things we got to talk about. Uh, but we want to talk about the national defense issue first, the Armed Forces Day program, and then we can go on to do what we do best. So yeah, let's see whether we can uh, take this short break and be right back. Yeah, let's be right back quickly.
Social, economic, and developmental issues and unpack them for you with accurate, balanced, and credible analysis as well as reports from across the country. It's Inside Library with your host, Morris Desmond from Mondays to Fridays, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Kear 95.9 FM. You dare not miss it.
Okay, it's good to be back. And yeah, so along the ways, probably we may have Mr. Anthony Bwakai, the Director of Press and Public Affairs at the Ministry of National Defense, to tell us about programs they've already crafted for the Armed Forces Day celebration that is just in few days from now. So we will get back to him once he gives us the approval. But let's be talking other issues. Today, the National Elections, the National Elections Commission, yeah, declared on yesterday a vacancy for elections in Nimba County. We told you about that yesterday. So we just thought we could let you know that the politics in Nimba is about to get very heated. We're hoping that uh, there will be one thing that will characterize the elections, the by-elections there, and that will be peace. We are very hopeful that peace will reign in all that they do, in all that uh, they do. So it is very, very important. Again, we today woke up to uh, the news that uh, a group of citizens. I don't know under which banner, but they decided to go to the LEC for what we don't know. So we will now talk to Baron Brown, who is probably going to talk to us here on the program. Let's see, we will bring him on just in a jiffy. We will bring him on, and we will definitely bring him on here. Uh, It is very, very. So I just got a message. The uh, uh, Director of Press and Public Affairs at the Ministry of National Defense is very busy. He can't grant us an interview now, but tomorrow, yeah, he has promised to grant us an interview. We'll talk about the upcoming February 11 program that is scheduled for the Armed Forces of Liberia as they celebrate another year of the men and women in arms. It's very important that we talk about some of the activities they have earmarked for the celebration. But folks, there you have it. Uh, the few things we got to talk about today, we'll spend a little bit time on the LEC, and we'll be asking you from your community, how does the LEC uh, power outage, how does it impact you in your various communities? I'm told some of the communities are getting electricity very fully. There is also an unconfirmed and unverifiable report that some of the top people in government at their homes in the communities they live, LEC do not go. I don't know how factual is that information. Maybe some of you live in the community with them. Maybe you can verify that current do not go from their homes, while current go around from other communities and stuff like that. But today we'll focus our attention on the LEC. Things are getting worse. They are getting very bad, from bad to worse. It is becoming. Communities are crying. Several individuals are complaining about the outages that have engulfed the LEC. But yesterday, the LEC released a statement, and I'm going to read that statement for you verbatim so that all of us know exactly what we're doing. So let's see whether we can read that statement for you. Let's see whether we can read that statement for you right here. We will do our best. Let's see. We will read that statement for you. So we will get the LEC have released a statement. Okay. Liberia Electricity Corporation has released a statement. Let's read that statement for you. Let's read that statement for you here. So the LEC said something yesterday, and we're just going to read that verbatim. It's a public service announcement, and blah, blah, blah. So why are we reading this? We're reading this because it ties in with what we want to discuss. So we have to give it a very serious consideration. The Liberia Electricity Corporation, the LEC, regrets to inform the public that we have observed that company Ivorian Electricity, CIE, our power supplier under the power purchase agreement, has a load reduction of 85% due to production challenges and critical maintenance activities. As a result, the power supply from CIE to LEC has been reduced from 50 megawatts to 7.5 megawatts until further notice. This adjustment is necessary to ensure the long-term stability and efficiency of their operations. The reduction in supply will affect electricity distribution in Monrovia and surrounding areas, leading to power outages beyond the normal schedules. Mitigation measures. In response to this unprecedented reduction, the LEC has activated its terminal power plant to help mitigate the shortfall. However, this contribution remains minimal in breaching the energy gap, especially as the water level at the Mount Coffee hydropower plant continues to decline, rendering the facility incapable of generating adequate electricity. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this may cause and appreciate your patience and cooperation during this period. We assure the public that the LEC remains in close communication with CRE and will provide timely updates as the situation progresses. So for further information, you can contact their hotlines to put them there. But why did I read this message or this note coming in from the LEC? Why did I read it? I read this so as to put all of us in the position to empathize with the LEC as well. I know at times it is difficult when it comes to electricity sharing. It's very difficult for people to accept that LEC powers will be, greatly affected, will be reduced, power outages will be enormous. People cannot easily accept those facts. Why? Because electricity is a major necessity. It is very necessary for every human growth in terms of your home. And one of my friends can say, electricity is the finest city in the world. And of course, you can build a whole city. If that city is not electrified, if that city doesn't have the electrification that will beautify the designs and everything you have put in, forget it. That city will be in darkness and nobody will know it. But when you have electricity to a particular place, it brings out the beauty. So I cannot sit on this radio and overly emphasize the necessity of having electricity in a post-war country like Liberia. Electricity is very important. But our electricity problem, is it a problem of any government? Yes, it is a problem of our governments. It is a problem for our governments. But the first thing that we ought to look at is where we stump our toes. Where did we fall? The first place we failed when Liberia was fighting the 14-year of senseless war. I call it senseless. We destroyed infrastructures, all in the name of power struggle. All we wanted was power. All of the word I hear Liberia was just about power. It's just about people wanting to clinch onto power. So they didn't care about the kind of discussions that will be held. They didn't care about the kind of destructions that will be carried out. But all they needed to do was to accomplish their aim, the aim at which they wanted to stay. And where they wanted to stay in power. So all of these things happened. And the only thing that we could destroy is our infrastructures. Yeah, there were loss of lives. People lost their lives. People lost family members. I don't want to remind people of this. But the people fighting one another decided to destroy the hydro. The hydro didn't do anything. Hydro could provide electricity for people. They went there, destroyed. Today, we are benefiting the ripple effect of the war that we fought to destroy our infrastructures. And it is now that I know how important it is when people do not have electricity in their homes. Like Brown said, electricity is very important and it gives an opportunity for our children, who are school-going kids, to sit under the light and study their lessons. We didn't have that opportunity. We studied with firewood, we studied with candles, we studied with, in the interior, we used to get lantern. What we used to do, lantern pass, we had something, they used to face the old lapa, the old cloth. We plait it, put it in the oil, and let it. It is another form of getting light. We use all of that. Today, you see some of us using glasses is because of the means, the means through which we study to go to school. So it is like that. So we destroyed our infrastructures, and today we are casting blames. We are playing the blame games. If we didn't bring war, we will just be improving our infrastructures. We'll just be improving our electricity grid. But again, that 66 megawatt electricity or whatever it is, that turbine, it was there for rack of ages. It was there for rack of ages. No government came to increase or to say what we have cannot adequately serve the Liberian people. I'm told that the Unity Party administration then, headed by Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, used around 600 million to rehabilitate the hydro, to renovate the hydro. So through the renovation process, if we use 600 million to renovate a hydro that is not serving the Liberian people, it is a problem. If we use 600 million, I'm told the hydro that Guinea is using now was built for around 500 million. If we use 600 million and yet it is not serving us, it is a problem. So the first key, and the Unity Party government headed by Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf did a little bit of improvement, whatever it was that they did. Yeah, that government came and they stayed in power for 12 years. 12 years. We did not see a significant impact on the hydro. Because every year we sing the same old song that when dry season is coming, the hydro power drops. Because there is no enough waterfall that could turn whatever is there to generate the electricity. So every dry season, we complain about this. This is not a just today or just yesterday matter. It is a matter that has persisted. It is a matter that has been in the loops for years. What have we done as a country? Nothing. We cry blood every time, but we do not. Just the same thing I was saying yesterday, we have tilted all of our resources and all of our developmental priorities to scratch card, gasoline, salaries, allowances, and all of those things, recurrent expenditure. We spend all our money there. And today, where are we? We are in cycles. We are going around and coming back to the same place, doing the same old thing and expecting different results. It doesn't work. It doesn't work anywhere where you have people doing the same old thing and expecting different results to come to them. It doesn't work. But in Liberia, we want the same old thing to be done, but want and expecting different results. It will not work. Electricity is an important component of social corporate responsibility from the government angle. It is a social necessity. It is very, very important. Road infrastructure. Those are important things that must be provided to the citizens. But we are on this thing 1 year, 2 years. In fact, we are on this for almost 20 plus years. When we get to dry season, the current grade, the electricity grade from the hydro will drop. How many times? Who told you our people do not know this? They are aware. They know this. They know this. But again, it's because of greed. All we do is we are greedy, very greedy in this country. We want all for ourselves, and we allocate money to ourselves in a way that a breach ethical processes. Today, the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, and some of you take Kear Radio for just ordinary. But Kear Radio is not ordinary. We were the first group of people to flag the significant corruption at Noka. We were one of the stations. We sat here on our show. We talked about it. We provided documentations that this lady had gone to work, used government money to buy 2 vehicles, put one in her personal fleet, and then the other one to use for Noka. That was a significant corruption. Today, we are told that the LSCC has invited Madam Rosalind Swakoko Dennis for questioning for what they refer to as a proof of significant corruption. We flagged the issue. And yesterday the other day we're talking about wasteful spending. That the government is spending more money on things that are not necessary. A day after we had that particular conversation in that discussion, the government came back and reduced allowances, scratch cards, gasoline. It's because we are talking. But you Liberians decide you will be quiet. We will not be quiet. Because when this country gets better, it gets better for every one of us. If you sit down in your home and cannot make a 2-minute call, you cannot call on the radio to say these things that are happening, we are talking to the government. We are talking that the issues at hand be settled. What it does is that it pushes the government to continue to do what you want as citizens. But you say that somebody say, oh, that they put business. It is not the people's business. It is all of us business. It is all of us business. So the United Party of Madam Joseph Sally stayed there for 12 years, could not improve the hydro to any significant level. Today, where are we? We are facing the same problem 12 years back of Madam Sally's regime. We are still facing the problem of 6 years ago, President George Weah regime. We will face the same problem 6 years after the Joseph Newman Barker's regime. We sit down and talk the same old thing. Why? Because we only talk in this country, we do not do. Now, here is the thing. Who in the country know that dry season time there is a problem with the hydro in terms of generating the needed waterfall or water flow that could generate the electricity? Who know in the country? Everybody in this country knows. The government officials are aware. Folks at LEC are aware. Folks at all of the sectors that borders around electricity, they are in the know. They know exactly this problem. To solve it, it is a problem. Why will it take us to get experts to come and say, let's create an artificial waterfall that will generate the water? Oh, how I love China. China would develop an artificial waterfall that would see the grade, the electricity grade improve from what it is to a very significant, a portion. What do we see? Excuses every time. We see excuses every time. We see excuses every time. Yeah. So again, nobody in the country, he know that when dry season kind of a big current issue. Everybody knows about it. But it is not the citizens that are supposed to go and solve the problem. That's why the citizens stay in the sun and the rain to elect people who they think will do what they want. And to make matter worse, the LEC boss, who is supposed to be the one giving reasons to the public to trust him, he's sending out the wrong reasons. Please hold the course. We will open the lines. You will tell us. Don't worry. Just hold your course. We'll open the lines. You will tell us exactly your feelings about this electricity thing. I know it's affecting everybody. And once we're talking about it, a lot of people will talk. George, if you're out there, please, George, you can come. Josh, you can come, please. It will be very important. So I know that LEC matter. There are a lot of people waiting to contribute. But the boss of LEC, the managing director of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, is accepting a war of being the best public servant, very proactive public servant, when there is an issue of electricity distribution in our country. There is a problem of electricity distribution in our country. Citizens are crying everywhere for electricity. One of my friends was telling me yesterday. He said when he got home yesterday he lived around 0.4. When he got home yesterday, no current. The LEC current has left. And to some extent, he thought it was coming back. It didn't come until this morning. When it came this morning, guess the phone. They rush for people, everybody in the community, those in a 0.4 community, can attest to this. Everybody rushing to put their phones on charge. And that's when you hear everybody yelling when LEC show face, everybody yelling, whoa, just like you have seen gold dust. That is how pressure, electricity is to our people. William W. Wulu, welcome. And he says, the Liberia Civil Rights Movement official spokesperson following. Thank you so much, my dear brother William W. Wulu. A very, very ardent follower when I was back there at King's FM. Always used to follow. He have already started following again. Thanks so much, William W. Wulu. So again, electricity is a major component of what I refer to as growth. It's a major component. I refer to that as growth. If a country cannot grow, you will see that even electricity will be a problem. Electricity will be a problem. And we have said repeatedly that the LEC thing, that's a serious problem. I think we need to reach a stage in our country where we can outsource the Liberia Electricity Corporation to a private. Let's prioritize LEC. Let's prioritize LEC in a way that companies will come, take over LEC, and get the money, do it on a percentage basis, get government what governments all get, the people get the other one. Because I think all the people who come to LEC, they are only there to milk their salaries. Somebody taking around 20-some more thousand US dollars per month. What work do you think that person will do? The person is only concerned about the paycheck. And honestly, to some extent, I agree with Baron Brown when he said just now I was interviewing him, he said it is so important when a government official who's supposed to know that there is no significant job that he has done as a public servant since assuming the office of being the managing director of LEC will go blatantly in the face of these challenges of providing electricity for the Liberian people, will hold a certificate that he doesn't merit. He doesn't merit it. And let's be very clear here that he is not the cause. He's not the cause. He's not the cause of where we are. But can there be improvement from his end? Yes. I remember back, I'm trying to look for that clip. Maybe I'll play that clip when I get it. When the new NEC managing director was taking over, he said no community. I think that was so ambitious from his end. His statement was very ambitious, and I think he needed to come back to apologize to the people. But you can't make a vain statement and say no community will experience current for more than 8 hours, outage of current for more than 8 hours. Today, the poor are experiencing current for more than 1 week. Some communities are yet to experience electricity for the past 4 days. They have not seen what is called LEC. But you say no community will experience power outage for more than 8 hours in a day. No community. That statement was a broad statement that I think exposed the new LEC managing director. Why? Because the statement was too ambitious. It was a statement meant to mesmerize the Liberian people. It was there to entice them. Now, oh yeah, we have a new LEC boss that will just provide the electricity, and meanwhile, the new LEC boss is sitting in his office, an air office, while there are meter problems, simple meter problems the LEC cannot solve. If I open the lines now, you'll hear horrible stories of people having only meter problem. Their meter problem cannot be solved. You will hear horrible stories of people how their meter went off since 3 months ago and they are taking it back to the LEC to have a new one. It's a problem. If I just open the lines now and ask Liberians to tell me their ordeal with the LEC, you will hear horrible stories. Horrible ones. We need to reach a stage where we can give LEC out to a private company that will manage the LEC, that will come to generate the electricity, sell it, and be able to give government what government is supposed to get. The company take the order. As I'm seeing the LEC, it's not ready to go any further to improving on their service delivery. Service delivery is a that has happened times of our number. It can always go. Because that one is for current to current, it depends on the current that is generated. So if you generate more current, you will not get current. Like you eat beans, you can't go in the bathroom, for beans. So you get enough current, you can give a current, right? Good. But the simple one the LEC can settle that Liberian people will not crack is just meter. The LEC cannot solve meter problem. You take a meter to LEC, forget it. Jeff be thinking that Jeff be thinking on different things, not thinking about meter again, because to get it, it'll be a problem. When meter acquisition supposed to be a one-stop shop. One-stop shop. That is the moment you go there, you do your transaction, you get a new meter. It should be a one-stop shop. What is it that we cannot improve in Liberia? Every year is the same old thing. The LEC, and like Baron said, I think I support the group in some ways. What I do not support is the manner in which he talked about how they will, they will have specific actions and all of those things. But again, you can sense that Baron Brown is a politician and he will not stop the political talk. So that one you can take it from him. But I agree with him that the certificate must be returned. Because it is far-fetched for a government official who isn't providing the needed services for the people, the necessity that the people need for electricity in terms of getting their homes. He's not providing it, but this man is accepting a certificate that he didn't merit. So we can only talk about these things because we are aware that LEC is facing challenges. We cannot sit here and think that everything is rosy with LEC. No. But when a new managing director is coming to the full landline and he tells the Liberian people that your current will not go in any community for more than 8 hours, the Liberian people are set. And they think that what this man is telling them is the reality, and they're searching and they're looking up and they cannot see a sign of what this man has promised. It is a problem. Jerry Matari is also following us. He says, LEC is a complete mess. People have to pay money before getting meter. no improvement at all. And that is the reality. Thanks, Jerry Matali. These things are very hurting. They are hurting. People take their personal money put into meters and other things. At the end of the day, the meter gets problem. You go back to LEC. It takes you forever to even get the meter. And the LEC man is there receiving certificate and boasting about being one of the best, the best public official. He received the award a day, right after he received the award, the Ivorian people cut our supply. What did they do? They cut our supply of 50 megawatts that we were getting. They cut it down to 7. So it is 85% cut. 50 to 7. From 50 megawatts to 7. If you do the percentage, it is around 85% cut. 85%. I will say nothing happening. Listen, in countries like America and Europe, the LEC boss will not be in his position. He will resign for integrity purpose. I read about an MP in Kenya. He was driving drunk under the influence of alcohol, and he was stopped. And the police pulled him over, and because of the interrogation from the police, and because he would have been in police report, he thought that was an embarrassment to his constituents. The next day, that MP resigned. Why? He resigned because of his integrity. There are people with integrity. In Liberia, like a drag the government official from now to tomorrow. He will say, but let it put talk. You're not just talking. Let it just talk. When get time, we'll stay be here. They will stay see up. They will stay see up. They will stay see up. But we must talk these things. I'm going to open the lines. I want you, the people that are affected from the LEC thing. All of us. For me, the community I live in, Bravo, the place I live in, and I get LEC there. But I have to talk about it because of you, the Liberian people. I pay $50 for electricity that I don't get you all the day. I only get it come 7:30 and go back 6:45 in the morning. It comes 7:30 in the night and go back 6:45 in the morning. It can't even be 7 o'clock. It go. It's less than 24. It's less than 12 hours I get the current for. Less than 12 hours. Because if you calculate from 7:30 to 6:45, it's less than 12 hours. Less than 12 hours I'm getting current for. But how much do I pay? I pay $50 per month for that electricity that I'm using. If I have electricity from LEC that is coming regularly and I'm putting $50 on my meter, government will get a lot of money from me, which is even more better for the government to get these monies and throw this money into infrastructure development and develop the country. And develop the country. Again, at the end of the day, LEC is not to my side that I live in. LEC to some places in Bravo, but it have not reached to where I lived. But I am in serious empathy with you people that are using the LEC. I'm in serious empathy with you. Because if the current doesn't improve and there are more people out there on the power grid, it will even degenerate into to a worse case than what it is. Because with the number of people there already, and it is happening, come to think about more people joining and see what will happen. So it will even be worse. It will be a worst case scenario. Jerry Matali said, just imagine people of a special area have to pay for LEC lights pole. Imagine that. And that's true. People in area where they carry the pole here, they carry the pole there. The LEC people there demand the people to pay for the pole. When the LEC people go where? While they're taking their pay from their offices, they demand the communities to collect money and give them money for feeding for transportation and everything. This is just a melt corruption that is walking in the streets and kissing people. Corruption everywhere. When they are taking pay from the LEC, but they demand the community, and the community chairman will have the temerity to go around and collecting people money. Or in the name of, the LEC can, the LEC. The LEC, the people will pay for to do all those collections and pay. The LEC will not even come on time. It will not even serve the people. It is a problem. I want to hear from you, the ordinary people. I want to hear from you. But before I do that, let me take a break quickly for a water course. So when we come back, we will do what we do best. But let's do this right here. Let's do this. When we come back, we announce the numbers and start to take your calls.
This is Amazing Kear Home Health Services. This is a home health agency. We send nurses and home health aides to patients' homes and take care of them, provide medical and non-medical services for them in their homes. So that's what we're doing. This is the office space where the high-end process is rendered.
Also the assisting admin at Amazing Kear. I've been with this company since 2014 when we were making nothing. And we were literally in the basement of our apartment. This is how growth have brought us this far. 2-bedroom apartment, and we were literally using the basement and the garage space to carry on this business. And because of growth, we moved here on 2019, and we've been here since 2019 doing this. And God has been so faithful along the way, and we're still going strong. You can see this is the office of Amazing Kear. We want to welcome the Kear Network in here.
I say, my people, you're not yet about the Liberian owned business called Jessica Incorporated, right on UN Drive on Clay Street.
Small. What kind of place business you talking about again, so?
I'm talking about our own Liberian business called Jessica Incorporated, right down Clay Street before UN Drive intersection.
My man, tell me more about Jessica.
I say, my people, Jessica specializes in entertainment and delicious food, so local food like kabagi and all. They get European and Western dishes with all kinds of special finger food, man. And they can do free delivery for their customers. Not all. Jessica get one nice and decent guest house fully air conditioned with unlimited Wi-Fi services. The people motor are valid for cheap, yeah, and they're home far away from home.
Hey Jessica, that place like my new spot now.
Call Jessica today on 0775 762 906. My Liberian people, let's promote our own Liberian business, Jessica Incorporated. It is the #1 stop center for your small operation. Are you looking for that special furniture or electronic appliance that give your home or office beauty? Now visit Cozy Home for the latest beds and decks, chairs and tables, or that special TV, air condition, or other electronic products for the best price in town. Cozy Home is on the 3rd Street Sinker opposite All Education Ministry with all that you're looking for. Call us on 0887-111-101 or visit us on the 3rd Street Sinker. Cozy Home, the best in town for furniture and electronics.
We are feeling, baby.
Everybody pot balling, my pot can ball.
When your pot not boiling, run down to Price Master to give that heat that will make it boil till it's really boiling.
Oh yes, Price Master is the solution to that boiling problem, bringing into Liberia high quality American products for different needs.
At Price Master, we have life-saving drugs for that long-standing health complication. We are restoring life through the Price Master Drug Center on Camp Johnson Road for affordable prices or cost.
That's not all. Price Master has cosmetic, furniture, electronic, and other appliances for homes, schools, and offices. Price Master also got the baby's cover with nutritional food, water, toys, and many more.
Price Master is located at Camp Johnson Road and Perry Street intersection, or you can call us on 080 0886 552 304 or 0775 323 761, or better still, WhatsApp us on +231 770 390 441.
Price Master, the master for all American food, medicine, furniture, toys, cosmetics, detergent, and many more.
Tomorrow, customer not rolling. So now what in the do? So what play I go?
Okay, welcome back. Let's take your calls now. You can call us up on 0770 573 477. Let's talk about the LEC situation in your community. What do you think? How is it there? Is it horrible? Is it coming or is not coming? How many days you haven't seen LEC? Your new LEC boss said you wouldn't see outage of power for more than 8 hours in your various communities. Let's see what is happening there. 0770 573 477, 0770 573 477, 0881 871 670 are the numbers you can call now to be a part of the program. Let's talk about our country. And the best way we can do it is to keep talking. One day, these things will change. And of course, I'm very sure that Liberia will get better. Until then, we can only continue to talk or talk responsibly. 0770 570 573 477, 0770 573 477, 0881 871 670 are the numbers. Join us now. Call us up on those numbers. Let's have a conversation. This person is here. Good evening. Well, thanks for asking. Let's hear you. How many days now you haven't received current? A load of good dozen. In an instant where current comes in the community, how does the community respond? How is it looking like? I like the way you describe it just for Lofa school. Yeah, I mean, but these are serious issues. What do you? Mhm. Okay. Okay, let's keep praying and maybe you'll get better. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's take this person. Good evening. Welcome. Yeah, good evening. Welcome. Welcome to Kear Radio 95.9. Welcome to Inside Liberia. I mean, let me see right about the electricity bill, man. Mm. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. 07. Keep your calls coming in for 0770 573 477. 0770 573 477, 0881 871 670 are the numbers. You can call. Ruben Cannon is following, so I'm following. Thanks so much, Ruben Cannon. I know you are following from Ghana. Well, my brother enjoying when you call. He say, I'm Ruben Cannon. I call you from Ghana. Yeah, it's very important. But let's take more of your calls. 0770 573 477, 0770 573 477, 0881 871 670. Tell us the situation with the current issue at your community. How is it looking like? Other people say it's terrible. Some people say it comes once in a while, and when it comes, It's like the whole community goes, wow, how is it like in your community? Let's hear from you. We've been talking the LEC matter, talking about all of the issues and the way it is and how we can improve it. How can this be improved? I'm recommending that LEC be prioritize a new company, private company take over LEC and do the needful, generate the electricity and distribute them for sale. And we can pay the remittance are supposed to go to government. Let's hear you on this matter. 0770-573-477, 0770-573-477, 0881-871-670 are the numbers. You can punch on your phone right now and you will be true to the lines as we discuss LEC matter. I'm here, not alone. George Kear is here making sure that the sounds are perfect and making sure that our visibility is just beyond the studio. And also we expected Calvin Gray, my partner, but he's not here today. But yet we are still driving you through towards this edition of the program Inside Liberia on Kear Radio 95.9. 0770-573-477, 0770-573-477, 0881-871-670, 871-670. Again, 0770-573-477, 0881-871-670. We are talking LEC matter, and a day after the LEC boss received a lay paper. Let's take this person. Good evening. That person left the line, so they will have to call back. Maybe it's due to network problem. Network problem. I don't know why, but you can call us back on 0770 573 477, 0770 573 477, 0881 871 670 are the numbers you can call now to be a part of the program. The Inside Liberia on Kear Radio 95.9. Let's hear from you, from your community. How is the LEC situation there? Is it really terrible? How long has it been going for? Because the new LEC boss said current will not go for 8 hours in any community. No community will experience power outage for more than 8 hours in a day. So you want to see what been happening in your community. Let's hear you. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Well, thanks for asking. Just lower the volume of your monitor, please. Okay, let's hear you. Mm. Okay. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
that's the issue. I think they're beginning to something this city that we step up to. Thank you for the show.
Thank you so much for being a part. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. 0770-573-477. Can take one more call. We almost hitting 5:50, and we have to prepare for the news. The news is at 6 o'clock. We have to give our news team chance to keep our listeners abreast with happenings around the world and in our little Liberia. So we could take one call if there is any. 0770-573-477. Tell us how is the LEC situation in your community. Let's know how is it there. People are expressing their concerns. Some people are saying it is terrible. Like the caller that just left the line, he said it is very bad because his wife is using the LEC for business. Let's take you. You are our last caller. Let's hear you. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Well, thanks for asking. Let's just hear you quickly. Let's hear you. Perry. Mm-hmm.
And then we are paying for this services. Double. Government, they are taking extra money from us. Whether you put money on your meter, you don't put money on it. The moment one ends, they take tariff. They will take, you go purchase $10 for it, they will take that $2 for you. Every month. So if you continue this way, are paying for the services that you are not giving a free. Somebody purchase a $20 or $40 for and put it on the meter. The moment one ends, they have to take their one tariff from there. Every services they are running to you, they will take everything. But we are not receiving the one services on time.
Okay. All right.
There's a need the government bring in another partner to work along with everything. If they get money, they get all of them contractors. Then they come and control up to business. That's what they have their control. Everything need to make sure that everything is regulated the proper way.
Okay.
Instead of all the day, is that fine, my brother?
Okay, thank you so much. We will continue with this discussion tomorrow. We have to go for the news. Thank you so very much. Tomorrow, same time, 4 o'clock, join us. We will talk about these issues and we will continue to expound on the electricity problem in the country. But folks, let me say thanks to James Johnson, Victor Coleman, William W. Wulu, Jerry Matadi, Ruben Kane, and the rest of the folks who were watching and sharing the video. Thanks so much. We are taking our break, but we will be back on tomorrow, same time, 4 o'clock. Join us for the program Inside Liberia on Kear Radio 95.9. Until then, I love you all. I keep the peace of the country. I'm leaving you with this song. It's called Hit Me Tomorrow. It's by Chris Brown. It's a very nice piece. Listen to it. You will love it. I mean, trust my fingers. They are one of the baddest you can find.